Evening, friends. Could we finally be there? All I know is my heart says maybe, but welcome to episode 15 of Ducati World, where we have, as you can see, 4 cups to go. But it might not all be that simple. Last time out, we polished off all of the remaining monster stuff. There were some others as well. Did all sorts. I think we got through 13 cups. Which leaves us with the Mach 1 League in 60s, which has been super difficult. We've tried it many times, and yeah, I'll explain when we try it again why it's such a bugger. Then we've got these 3 in the special category, and these could be a particular problem because they require a specific bike that I've never seen in the game. I've actually spent 10 minutes. There's apparently a way to cheese it out to get said bike, and I spent 10 minutes before stream, still didn't see it. The bike I need, Shadow, is the MH900E. So for this 3x10, it's a single bike series. Then there's the Then and Now, which is a single lap, which is this bike against the slowest bike in the game. So clearly I need this bike. Then finally, there's the MH Special Cup, which is one 12-lap race, which requires this or another bike, which I've also never seen. The bike in question is apparently acquired through this 1P challenge mode. And the line up there rotates. Now I'll show you how, apparently the cheese on this. So you go in now. And I am going to quickly drop a save state here to demonstrate my point. Once this loading screen clears. Alright, so save state. So if I go directly to the menu, here's a list of things. Got 6 things. 2 friendlies, blah blah blah. I will reload my save. And before I go there, I will consider doing this cup. Oh, I don't meet the requirements. Back out. And we've got a different list. If I load again, and if I go into a shop first, have a look at that bike. That bike looks nice, but I'm not feeling it right now. Let's back out. We get a different list. Let's load again. Let's try going to a different shop. I'm not sure what it is. Different list again. But if I reload and don't go into any of that, it's the first list we saw. So is there a certain place I need to visit to make the list populate? Did they not? Well, this is the thing. If I'd never find this bike, what do I do? Do I just call the game done? Anyway, there is one league I can definitely do. The Mach 1. Anyway, welcome in Addict, welcome in Freelop, welcome in Lord Shadowcaster. I hope you're all having a good day, guys. And yeah, let's bike the bikes. I am Maple. How you doing, mate? Oh, this bug's happened. I've been given... This is meant to be a single class series, and I've just been given a bunch of non-Mach 1 bikes. Let's quit out of that. That's a weird... Well, saying that, I think Gran Turismo 2 has had that bug where if you load into a certain league, there'll be a car that shouldn't be there that just wipes the floor with you all. Let's back out of that. Drop a save state. Try again. There must be something else that drives it. I am going to, in fact, go... Oh yeah, I appreciate that. Getting home, you spent all day thinking about what you want to do when you get home, then you get home, it's like, no energy. I've just sold my 2 special bikes for some reason. As again, I try to manipulate this opponent list. No. Hopefully, I'll get the correct opponents this time. Looks correct. Well, I don't know, Shadow. I just don't know. I'm willing to try anything. However, I've seen M900s. I've not seen MH900. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is with the E. Hi, Krakatoa. Still no sign of it. But yeah, it says quite clearly there, Shadow. MH900E race 1 of 3 requires MH900E. It insists on the E. love this game. Absolutely love this game. Well, I've just bailed out of the cup again, so let's check the shop. Not the shop, the list of... No. I was even looking at a list of cheats if there was a way to get the bike just through that, but you know, there was money cheats, things like that, but no get this bike cheats because, well, there's only 5 garage slots for bikes, so it's not like you can use a get every bike cheat because there'll be nowhere for them all to go. Right, we're away cleanly this time. Hoorah. Fucker. Absolute fucker. Four cups. However, 3 of them require the bike that I can't find. Which I'm sure you'll realise is a problem. Which is why I'm trying to fanny about with the menus to make it appear. Did they have Fruity Loops in 2001? Yes. I think that might be a reset. Did it do what? Well, the single race challenge list rotates, Shadow. And they'll repeat because the two most expensive bikes have had multiple times each. 97 for Fruity Loops. Wow. Oh, the quick race mode. No, we've not done that. It shouldn't be. It doesn't affect it. And no, I'm not intending to do them. Ducati Life mode is enough. How much is Fruity Loops? I always use Reaper for music-y stuff. Really? Do you have a link? Or is it that YouTube video with the get loads of money in 8 days? Because I've been trying to learn this myself. And do you know the name of the opponent? Fuck this game. 400k. Yeah, that's what I've been reading. Let's have a look again. But I think when I read it, it seems to be just more of a... Hold on. Is that on the Dreamcast version, actually? Hold on. Ducati World 400k day 8. Right. Yeah, he's pasted... I've been reading the same thing, but pasted into a YouTube comment. So yeah, this is the list of opponents. And you can see the prize column on the right is what you get if you beat the opponent. And I have never seen the bike I need in that list on the right. He also states Emulator player. For store, before selecting any store, apparently entering store in different order yields different item lists. For example, entering vintage bikes and then modern bikes will yield different result than if you enter modern bikes then vintage bikes. Since there are 5 stores, there are many combinations to try. Manipulating opponents list will be described later. And then he doesn't describe manipulating the opponent list later. So, alright, so I was just trying to enter in different rooms and then go into that list, but he describes going into multiple in a different sequence. So, let's go to 1 day race. Let's refresh the list. I'll try the save state again. So, click there, saved. Alright, I know. I'll have a look at the list. Reload. Okay, go into vintage. Then modern. A different list, but it's still not there. Load. Go to modern. And vintage. Might be a different list, I'm not sure. Reload. I'll go to dealership. Ducati magazine. Not there. Let's try classifieds. Then Ducati magazine. You're not gonna believe this, it's not there. Load. Let's go dealership to vintage. It's a different list, but it's still not fucking there. The other idea is effectively clear the Mach 1 and kill my, like, remove my save file, like load a completely fresh game and exactly follow that little guide and see if we can get it that way, and then I can just do the 3 cuts and call it done. But this, mate, is fucking bullshit. Quit. There's a wrong bike in there. As well, have a quick look at the list. And we go again. Yeah, that's what I was just doing a moment ago. Going into vintage and then modern, or going into dealership and then vintage. I didn't do every combination, but Oh, fuck off, game. It's having opponents ride into the back of me. Alright, so I will quit this cup again. Save state. Look at the list. Load. Go into vintage. Nope. Load. No, for modern, let's have a look at dealership. There's the Halewood TT, but we've seen that before. Had a couple and sold them both. Load. Ducati magazine. I've just had the same list, I think. Classifieds. Yeah, okay. Let's try vintage, then modern. No. Let's just try modern. And vintage. That's the same. Let's try Ducati magazine. The modern. Let us try. Oh. Going into all of them. Nope. Let's try magazine into classifieds. Answers on a postcard, please. Right. My running theory is that there's kind of a seed that gets spun up when you load in, and then your choice of stores goes off that. So this will give us a new base. Save. Have a look. Load. Vintage, modern. Dealership. There's the Halewood. That's not what we need. Says complete the Ducati course challenge mode. Is that a different game? All we've got is Ducati Life and Quick Race. Yeah. There was a fun one a friend of mine found recently, where apparently if you just make up like a semi-realistic looking saying and then type meaning after it into Google, the Google AI will just invent something. Let me just do one. The bigger the beef, the wider the smile meaning. Let's see if we get one. No. Maybe they phased that out because people were taking the piss. No, I still hold that this bike doesn't exist. Despite there being 3 cups that specifically require it. Well done, DeepSeek. But yeah, that's not a saying. Isn't generative AI shit? The more the merrier refers to the size of a group of people. I.e., can I bring my friend to this event? Yes, the more the merrier. But we got that one wrong as well. Go big or go home also has nothing to do with food. That's about taking risks. i.e., should I double down on this bet? Yes, go big or go home. Yep, that's where we've been doing it. Ah, fucking... Modern, then superbike, then back. Okay. Modern. And superbikes. Oh fuck, that's super sport. Modern, superbike. Fuck. Nope. Yeah, it won't be 100% thing. There'll be other numbers in the randomizer. Ah, load of piss is what it is. Modern. Superbike. Let's have a look. Got the Halewood appearing again. It is rather taking the piss. Let's give Mach 1 a go again. I mean, this might just end up being a damp squib stream where I've failed to beat any of these 4 remaining cups and then just call the game done anyway and move on with my life. This is just such a pain because at that tight hairpin, opponent bikes like to routinely hit me off my bike, and then because the bike's so slow I can't catch back up. back out. Right, I'm just gonna go try hard mode for a minute. Forget about the stupid MH900E. Gosh. What a relief. Selected a bike. So a bike from his own garage, then went to modern, superbikes, race, back, 1p challenge, and then it was right. Well, I'm halfway through a cup now, so that'll have to wait until I inevitably rage quit it. We're away. Now this is, those who haven't seen me play this before, this is the most difficult, the track I find most difficult in the game, so I was so determined to win the first race. So this one can kind of be a drop round if it needs to be. jokers! Oh, I'll have to try anything at this point. It feels wild, though, that even the act of going through the shops is being used to generate the opponent list. I mean, we've seen it happen. It's definitely the case, but I couldn't tell you why they've done that. Ah. So there's absolutely no hope for this race now. Why don't you just quit, you might think? Well, if I finish the race in last, I still get a championship point. Whereas if I quit out, I get 0. One opponent, bin it, please. Oh well, give me my point. Right. Have a look. Okay, so that's worked out really nicely because the winner of race 2 must have been the rider who came last in race 1. Evening, Navas. How you doing, mate? Not so well. We've spent a lot of time trying to manipulate RNG to get the bike, the fabled bike, the bike of legend. And it's still not appeared. So now I'm trying to beat the Mach 1 Cup, which is the only cup left to do, for which I have the bike I need. And then we'll be back to manipulating more RNG, and if I still can't get that bike, I'm just gonna have to give up. You know, there's only so long I can be denied for, you know, not having the bike and no means of acquiring the bike. Everything we've read says it comes through the 1p challenge mode. The only resource seems to be something called the 400k in 8 days guide. God! That was an assassination. I need to win this one. This is meant to be the easy one. And there's versions of that guide in a comment on a YouTube video of the same name, and the text of that comment is also in a game FAQs page. I believe Krakatoon has been seeing a video where someone acquires it as well. Which might be the one I was referring to, I don't know. It is, that's the same one, okay. Not just played it, found out how to min-max the money as well. And describes what he considers the perfect playthrough. Where you get that, where you min-max it in the minimum in-game days. This is a disaster. I was expecting to be able to reliably win this one. It was the only one in the cup where I thought that was the case, but that dickhead at the chicane in lap 1 was rather scuppered things. Put me on the back foot and I'm just wasn't quite able to recover. P3. Because the final track is pretty much just flat out and very little you can do. 7 points behind, so only a win. Only a win will do. Fucking hell. This is just about making the track as short as possible, I guess. It's the only thing I can do. Not too short, because I'll come off the bike if I graze the wall. Go away! Slid too much there. Yes! Come on! Yeah, only a win would do. Wait. Shit. Was I 7 points behind? Oh, that's not a win. Fuck my life. Yeah, oh man. That's so frustrating. Hello, Elytra. Ah, piss and shit. Right, what was that? What was Krakatoa? Okay. He selected a bike, then went. Okay, I will select bike. Went to modern. Under races. Modern. Superbike. Oh. I've just screwed it. Selected bike from the dealership. All right. Save. Bikes. Dealership. I'll buy you. And went to modern superbike race back 1p nope, there we go, meticulously followed. Ay. Well, we will try the Mach 1 again. And then we'll try more RNG massaging. And then at some point I'll give up. I'm sure in about 3 years' time someone will post on the VOD, can't believe you didn't finish the game. All you have to do is tickle an elf and the bike appears. You scrub. Fucking great, this game. I love it. Nope. Right, this is the run I have decreed. If I try and take this corner full whack, I have the turning circle, but I lose rear grip. I'm convinced the opponents are able to just charge through. That's the bit where they always catch up. Now I'm at risk of being hit. Get nice and slow so I can get the exit. And then there's a braking zone here where the AI take it super easy for that little jump. That's where I re-gap them. I just got to keep it perfect, because if they get alongside me, they'll probably hit me, put me in the wall, and that's a restart. Ah, fucked it. Yes, I tried to block. And yes, it paid off. It doesn't normally. Normally I get hit. Yeah, they're all sniffing, so this is probably going to end badly. Yeah, got turned. Just look back and it's like, because sometimes they run into the wall there and I can get a gap again. So I look back to check and he was right there and just rode into my rear wheel and rotated me. Love this game. So much fun. A little save. Right. Nope. Load. No. Well, I've beaten a bunch. And if you look at the guide, he also mentions, like, after having this bike, you know, you get access to the... So, start by looking for the MH900D. Moreover, defeating this opponent spawns Carl Fogarty, who rides a Fogarty 996. I've had and sold 2 Fogarty 996s so far. Beating him makes them Halewood appear For the Halewood TT, I've sold 3 of those so far. So, yeah, I don't think the guy's got it fully figured out because there's some really weird list algorithm. And, yeah. And I seem to have offended it in some way. Higher skin. But I'm just sure at some point we'll go in there. The bike will be there and we won't have a clue why. In fact, here's an idea. I won't be able to find the bike I want now. I want a Cucciolo. I want to enter that race with the MH900E. It's not there. But maybe just getting it loaded on screen might. Well, the list is changing based on which bit of the shop I visit. But that's not a reliable test, unfortunately. My other idea was to, once I've done this, nuke my save and follow that guide to the letter, you know, from day one. But of course, I won't have the licenses for that, will I? Oh, yeah, I won't. So I'd be shafted, actually. That's a shit plan. Ignore me. Thanks, game. Yeah, I forget. It was 15 streams ago I did the licenses, so I forget they're a thing. Okay. Save state. Loaded. If I go look at this, I think, is that a different list? Yeah, it's a different list. Load it again. Look into Ducati magazine. Back out. It's a different list. Going to 2 bits of the shop. What do you know? It's a different list. Anyway. Let's try this again. Yeah, but I was doing that in previous streams. I was spending time ticking off various challenges, trying to get it to appear, thinking there was some logic to it, and yeah. No, I'm very close to the point where I'm just gonna say no, because I have been loading over and over for the last hour or so. Right, and that leader's gone now. Unless they bin it at the jump of doom. Which they won't if they're out of sight. He's off! Alright, excuse me while I go try hard for a moment to do this one through. Butchered it. Yes! Oof, God, that was a stroke of luck. Ooh, stressful. Right, so this is the kind of drop round. Fully expecting to come last, but we'll finish the race anyway. Just to farm that solitary point, just in case I need it. Also, guys, don't forget, last chance for nominations, hopefully, on this block games. thank you for the nominates. No! Damn it, I was doing so well. Right, well, full send last lap in the vain hope of getting 4th place back. God damn it. Ow. I've hurt my neck. Too much tension. I think Elytra's spent all their channel points there. 2 points behind. Hopefully I won't get the big shaft on this track this time, because I've proven I can win the last one if I absolutely concentrate. But I need a good result here. Hi, Mick Pliskin. It's happened again. God, I hate this so much. Oh, thank God. Stroke of luck for once. Let's try and check out. Binned it myself there. it home. The fuck game? I was even cruising around that. Jesus. But it's a win. Again. Puts us on 21 points. And that'll be the Champo lead. Hopefully results are in my favour. Yeah, no bike, mate. We've spent probably an hour trying to cheese the RNG on the list and absolutely no success. 6-point lead. So a top 2 guarantees progression here. Hello, Slops. How are you doing? I'm gonna have to go full focus on this.
Egg, salade, sandwich.
Thank you very much for the sub, mate. Really appreciate it. Don't bin it, don't bin it. More than happy to yield first place. I think this guy's gonna have me off my bike. Go away, please. Utter shit bag! Why can't you just overtake without riding into me? That's fucked my cup. I'm having a great time. It's a wonderful game and I'd heartily recommend it to anybody. Right, main Champo rivals come fourth, but... Oh, thank God. Thank God. results in my favor. Oh, man. We have won the Mach 1 League after God knows how many attempts. Which leaves 3 cups. The MH900E Special, the Then and Now, and the MH Special Cup. For those who've just joined, there's a little issue with that. That issue being that I can't get the bike I need. Nope, not there. So instead, since Slops is here, there's something I need to show you, which I think you'll appreciate. Except the track I need isn't on this list. What was that one? Neon City. That had it as well. Well, we are close to just calling that skin. I don't think I need the licenses for the 1P challenge. The issue, Mick, is I will need licenses for the cups that I will use the bike that I win in the 1P challenge with, you know. Wait, I just want to show Slops this sign. Oh, it's half concealed. That's rubbish. See if we can find a better one. The licenses took an hour or so. I did them all first stream, but I don't want to do them again. There it is. Stop. Slops, look. Back up. Beef yum-yums.
Beef yum yum.
Okay. State saved. Quit. Beef yum-yums. Okay. Did I? No. Shockingly, it is not here. Indeed. Yeah, that was the same list, was it? Yeah, the guide seems to suggest that it's my actions in the menu before I open it that decide it. So I'm going to drop another save state so I don't have to keep going through this loading screen. Right, then quit my bike first. Save state. Yeah, it does look... Oh, it looks longer. Anyway, load. I go to special, then and now of the bike. Nope. In the dealership. In vintage, because I also want to see if I can buy another Cucciolo. For my other stupid idea. Not here. Load. Ba-ba-ba. Not here. Nope. Alright, let's race somebody. Oh, do you not want to get your nomination in first, Mick? Because nominations end when this game ends. Morning cart. Amazing. The only German exclusive on the list. And for those who don't know they're German, that's just chicken carts basically. Looks like absolute piss. Okay. Let's try more vein manipulation. The opponent list algorithm. Save state. Challenge. No. Oh, can sell my Mach 1. That's I'm gonna save state there as well. No. This stupid guide again. So rob these bikes. 750 SSFF. 175 F3. Bialbero 125. But it just lists those with the idea of me getting money. Do not have a spare bike. I'm mostly spite. Very, very much mostly spite. Right. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try until 10 PM to find this bike, and if I don't, game done. Had enough. Any disagreement with that? Or, you know, if anyone can find a reliable way to find that damnable bike, I am all ears. Okay. So that's 1-1. No objection from Mick. Objection from Skin, which is a surprise. I considered it initially, Mick, but then I remembered the licenses thing. So I disregarded it after that. Save. Challenge. Nope. Yeah, that's exactly it, Slops. I have beaten 97 cups, and then in the special section you have this, which requires an MH900E. This that requires either the slowest bike in the game or the MH900E. And the MH Special Cup, which requires an MH900E or an NCR 900SS, and I have never seen either of those. And apparently they're acquired through this 1P challenge mode, where a bunch of riders will basically gamble some money or their bike in a duel. Yeah, it's never appeared in the shop either, because I believe it's meant to be won. There are other bikes that you win, which I have won and sold for incredible profits, and it's just I don't know what to do. Right, look at the list again. Now, the really weird thing is the list populates differently depending on which bits of the menu you visit first. Which is why I'm just kind of poking around in menus. See, the list, I just loaded a save state. Went through some different menus and the list is different. Now that list will, now it's been generated, it will stay like that until I have a load of save state or enter a race and exit. Let's go in here. I did look for cheat codes. There is no cheat code for acquiring bikes. There's a cheat code which will max out your money, but you can't buy this bike. And there's no cheat for get all bikes because weirdly, you are limited to 5. If you have 5 bikes, you can't get another until you sell one. Meant to be bike turismo, and you can't have any bikes. It's rubbish. Nope, so I'll load. We will go into the race menu. I'll have a look at super bikes. Ooh, that's also looking special. I've had it. I've had 2 actually and sold them both at the moment. So they're now gone. I've not seen either of them for a while. I wonder if there's something to do with the amount of cash, because I've not seen the Fogarty or the Halewood for a while now. I wonder if I might, maybe I have kind of soft locked myself out because of some weird condition, which is why Mick Liskin is suggesting that I start a fresh save, just with the idea of doing those cups. Now, if I just go in the same one again, I'll get the same result, which tells me the way I think this algorithm works is when you load in, it comes up with a base number, and then to give you your list, and then what you do modifies that list. So if I go in 1p challenge, if I do a cash challenge and quit, that will cost me 8,000 credits. I currently have 800,000. But he won't accept my challenge because I'm overpowered. Let me change my bike. Nope. Now, I suppose I could buy expensive bikes and lose them as well. So let's see. What can we buy? One for 45,000. $57. Okay. But if I equip that, well, I think I've got two of them now. Equip you. Take you on. Oh, every aspect of this game, except for the beefy yum sign, could be improved in some way. Yeah, I stand by that. Okay, so that's one bike gone. Get rid of this one as well. Not taking me on. Will you take me on? That's only for 6,000 cash. It'll have to do. The only person who will race me. That's another thing with the 1P challenge mode. If your bike wildly outclasses theirs, they refuse to take you on. Which is fair enough. That's another 6,000 down. It's here! Right, I'll save that. It exists! Four laps of North Star 1. Watch him kick my ass now. That bike's better than mine. I might need upgrades, but I did save state. Yeah. We'll see. I haven't come all this way to give up now, skin. Oh, shit. Whoa. Yeah, it's a... Nearly binned it. Whoops. Oh, we're fine. Here we go. Here we go. We're on the final stretch. 3 cups. And we're done. And we get to spin the nominate wheel, and we get to draw some new vote options, and I get to finally stop playing Ducati World forever. I'm so hyped. Right, let's go to my home. Save. A proper save, not one of those cheapy save states. You've got it. The Mike Halewood 900 Evolution, mixing the past with the future. A timeless creation for the new millennium. Mike has been selected. Oh, I felt so happy. No, this is honestly the greatest day of my life. Right, what do we do first? Right, so that's a proper cup. That's 10 times 3 races, 10 laps times 3 races. And we've got the then and now, which is a lap. And we've got the MH Special Cup, which is 1 12-lap race. So I'm going to do the then and now. God, it had to be this track, didn't it? Spicy. We'll have to do that one again. I'm 5 races away. Oh, it's a field. Ah, right, okay. I'm against 4 Cucciolos, so done. Yeah, the then and now, it's basically this bike, or you can be the slowest bike in the game. I suppose technically, I could have signed up for this as the Cucciolo and just kept entering until I got a field full of the same bike and maybe cleared it that way. I did, Slops. I did. I had this down as a possible cash farmer before I found out that the 1p challenge was just free money. Because that's worth 15,000 credits, that race. If you win it. Spreadsheet. Another fun thing, Slops, if you've not seen this game before, the game does not actually track which cups you've won. I'm having to do that myself. 98 out of 100. Right. Next up, the MH Special Cup. Neon City, 12 laps, 1 race. I think it's definitely the case that I spent longer farming for this bike than I will spend using it. fast. Yeah, it probably was masked a little better on a CRT. Shit. Oh, main rival just binned it. We good, we good. Of course, I have been noticing it less as the player than you might do as a viewer, because I'm generally trying not to bin it at any one time. I'm only noticing it more now after you've raised the point. Wow. There was a little bump there. The game took offense to me going over it at full speed, it turns out. No! Paul! Careful! I wish I knew which of those dots on the minimap was B2, because I'm worried he's right behind me. It was. That bat marker's just fucked me. I can't. We have to do this one again. Got a bit tangled up. Yeah, 1 second off. I haven't noticed the lights either, Skin, to be honest. No, it's okay. I've only been listening to this for 50 hours, Slops. We're going to have to run that one again. Damn it, Susan Edwards. You know what the really sad thing is, Slops? This is by the Roll Cage devs. I thought they were good. And the menus have just been lifted straight over. Just the way they present the menu options in the boxes is direct from Roll Cage 2. Fuck's sake. That one's on me. Need to keep it cool now. No more silly errors. Oh, said no more silly errors. Not some, none. That one's not on me. That's me getting assaulted. choke. Don't choke. Yes. Hello, get fluffed. How many horses is my bike equivalent to? Don't give a shit. Enough, like 150. Like real horses, or do you want to know the horsepower? You've won the league. MH Special Cup. Wasn't so special after all. 99 done. 1 to go. Real horses. Okay, let's have a look. So... 168 horsepower. And 1 horse is about 15 horsepower because... Thank you. Okay. 168 divided by 15. So about 11.2 horses. I thought it was 15, but I know it... the most important fact is I know it's not 1. Anyway. He cut it up, obviously. Idiot. Right, the final cup. 3 10-lap races. Here we go. See that guy coming past just bodied me. 50 hours of that shit I've had. Excuse me, protagonist coming through. That'll teach you. Not been here for a while. I've had these for about 6 months now. But thank you. God damn it. One horse says, hello JP. I'm a bit behind on comments and I'm having difficulty whilst doing this race, so I'll catch up at the conclusion. Well, I did the rebrand before I moved house in December. A couple of months before. But of course, I do think you've been in my stream, but not a PS1 stream. You've been in the iRacing streams. I did update my iRacing overlay to use the same font as my PS1 overlay, though. Going for a bit of consistency with the old branding. Obviously, that's a less extreme change. Yeah. I even upload to TikTok occasionally, not that I understand the platform in any way, shape or form. I've fallen behind on my shorts again. I was meant to do some yesterday and I just didn't. I was tired. Oh mate, I dance with like the best of them on TikTok. You gotta see that feeling when you win a PS1 racing game and I'm just dancing away. Nah, it's just clips. Hashtag PS1, hashtag good vibes. Yeah, man. What all the kids are doing. No. I wasn't specifically referring to children. I just used kids in the phrase of people younger than me. You know, all those fresh-faced 30-year-olds who are up for a bit of retro PS1 content. Catching up. Grim says, I'm actually sacrificing the only thing I have left in this world for you, Paul. Oh, thank you. One horse-sized bike or 100 bike-sized horses? Well, bikes and... Well, no, horses are bigger, aren't they? Well, I said something different. Yeah, Smiley, no pissing, please. Oh, the PS1 was amazing when it was new. A lot of it hasn't aged well, unfortunately. But the thing is, it did age quickly as well. I remember trying to play Colony Wars on my PS2, and already it felt very dated. You know? But on the other hand, I kind of want to go and have a go on Colony Wars anyway. Now, Colony Wars Vengeance was the best one. That one's got retro chombos, so... course, the best games don't feel dated at all. And the best games here have been Crash Team Racing. It's like there's no qualification needed for that. That's just a 10 out of 10 game, even by today's standards. And Ridge Racer Type 4, so good. Unfortunately, I actually fell more in love with it after I'd streamed it, but yeah, it's so good. Yep, last chance. Thanks for the reminder there, Grim. Last chance for your nominations, everybody. Nominations close when this game is finished. Of course, this block of games has taken so long. We have over 200 nominations. So it's going to be a big old wheel. In fact, I might need to do a poll for this. Since this block has taken so long and since we've got so many nominations, should I do 2 games off that bank of... Exclamation mark list, fluffed. I could do a poll, yeah. Yes or no, should we do 2 nominate games? And don't forget there's the extra nominate button if you've got spare channel points and want to pile a bunch on. You get 1 cheapo nominate per stream and then as many expensive ones as you can afford. Yeah, it's 5,000 channel points per extra nominate. And you can keep nominating the same game over and over to increase the odds.
Use all of our strength and have no regrets and win the championship.
Well, I reject your demand and flex my imaginary muscles and say what you're going to do about it. God. Might have to scroll back. There'll definitely be some missed comments here, won't there? Hold on. Final lap of this race. One more race after this. That's it. Champion with the race to spare. Oh, don't cry, Grim. Of course, Smiley picks a kid's game. Oh. I'd quite like a nice game, but I also just wouldn't mind a one-shot. Did you do a poll? Oh, I'll do one. Didn't let you. Where's my poll button? I think there's a consensus of yes anyway. Alright, 12-point lead. But since it's the final cup, let's finish it properly. Yep, polls open if you want to see one nomination wheel spin or two. I'm pretty sure how that one will go, but we'll see. So the first if it is two, they will be the next two games, and the other things in the queue will get pushed back one. Yeah, I thought it would. Well, this glory ride to finish off the cup's going well, isn't it? Now, there's people who have put in tens of nominations over the last few weeks. We're going to be very disappointed if you two have just stomped in on the last stream and get both of the games. Oh my god. Can you tell there's no pressure on? I'm riding horribly. Oh, did only you... Oh, 6 votes. Okay. Unanimous. Yeah, my brain's clearly checked out on this one, Shadow. There was a campaign to destroy Shaq Fu. Was it that bad? And I would disagree with destroying all copies of this game for one reason. Because each one we destroy will increase the value of those we haven't destroyed yet. Because idiot collectors like to own things that they'll never play. And I can't have this becoming valuable. Damn that. What was that bump? Exactly, Shadow. Well, I'm glad I wrapped up this Champo in the first two races because this bike and this track is a toxic combination. The jumps. One last time. Sorry, Skin. I had to have one last off of the bike and I ruined your Daytona timing. But this game is done. Dun, 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 dun.
Sham Pagan.
51 hours and 9 minutes. But we have won the MH 900E League. %100% done. Let's update the spreado. 5109. And that's 136 hours 1036 hours and 20 minutes total challenge time. Shadow, I'm gonna politely ignore that message. And yes, 15 streams. Let's move over there. From the 20th of March to the 5th of bloody May. Oh. Hold on, I'm just gonna get a can. Right. I had one lager beer left over from the weekend, and I think that's a good moment for it. Hey, Jaded. Oh, man. Sorry, can singular fluffed. Singular. Right, so, I mean, for anyone who's watched for any amount of time. And hold on, I'm gonna shut up that menu music. Thank you. Knows that I've not had a good time with this game. And I have been very vocal about the fact. What are the issues? I mentioned earlier that apart from the beef yum yum sign, there's issues with every bit of the game. The handling's, for the most part, very twitchy, and that doesn't combine well with tracks that are mostly walled. You hit a wall, you come off. You come off the bike pretty easily. That doesn't combine nicely with CPU opponents who like to ride into you. The graphics are okay, but they're the tracks are all a bit visually similar because of heavy reliance on tunnels and walls. There's 100 cups there, and you would have noticed that I was marking them off on a spreadsheet because it doesn't put a little cup icon next to the ones you've beaten. Come on, these are the basics. You're meant to be collecting a collection of Ducati bikes like you would cars in a Gran Turismo game, yet there's only 5 slots in your garage. And yeah, the bike also really hates bumps and likes to eat you off for that. And yeah, it's just all around a pretty poor game. I think... Oh, and also there's not that many tracks for how long a game it is, so that's very repetitive too. There's a Moorhunt Kart 4. Fuck. So I'm gonna... Hi, Elytra. Yes, you have. Just finished. We've just finished. So I'm gonna give it a review of flawed in every aspect. Oh, and the music was painfully repetitive. Painfully repetitive. But it's done. Flawed in every aspect is my review. I'm trying to decide. So I gave South Park Rally a 3. Is it worse than South Park Rally? The only thing that makes it worse than South Park Rally or ATV quad power racing was the length of it. Except beef yum yums. But no, it was super. It's got to be a 2 for the amount of stress that's caused me. That's got to be a 2. Bye bye Ducati World Racing Challenge. I will not miss you. So you missed Elite. We've also decided. Nominations are now closed, by the way. Please, no more nominations. We are going to spin because there's so many nominations. We're gonna spin it twice. That means we're pushing Simple 1500 Series Volume 38, the real racing Toyota, to Game 156, because Game 155 will be the vote game. We will also draw the vote games now. But I need to... I need to build my I need to finish my nominations list. So before the stream, we were on 212. And we have had 14 more nominations. So let me just... Lord Shadowcaster with Ford Racing. Will it finally be the time? 2 nominates for Sledstorm from the PS1 Addict. Chocobo Racing Melitra times 3. Moto Racer from Nabis and Colin McRae from Nabis. Colin McRae from Mick More Hoon Kart from Slops. That's his first nominate. Need for Speed, comma, The from Grim Maple. Type it right, Paul. Wipeout 3 from Skin. Toy Story from Fluffed. Lift. Morhoon. Slops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more Toy Stories. From Fluffed. What's going on there? 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And in the middle of that, we've got another Morhoon. And another 2 Morhoons. And finally, another Colin McRae. Complete all of those. Cool. Grom. Grom on his mighty throne. Luft has a history of winning stupid things. Slops likes chicken. Grimchi. Aww. So that's our list. 235 nominations. I need a wheel. Oh, 234. And we put the names on the wheel, so you'll definitely know that it's yours. So I am gonna sort it first. Let's have a look at the big ones. So there's 2, 4, about 15 Chocobo Racings, a load of Aqua GT from Dadson, a load of Colin McRae, a load of Ford Racing, a load of Moto Racer, bunch of Sled Storms. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. So this will be the next game of the challenge. 3 and a 2 and a 1. Yes, I've hit the... you can't see it because my head's in the way, but there's a shuffle button. Game 150 will be... Oh no. Sled Storm. When I said oh no, I saw Ayrton Senna kart in there. There we go. Sled Storm. Move all instances of Sled Storm. And let's have a look. Oh, we've got a radical intro to look forward to. And Rob Zombie. Some bodacious looking characters. Keep it real. I'll be honest, after 51 hours of Ducati, this is looking like a nice time. I'm happy with that. We'll see how quickly I change my tune. Nah. Twitch is usually pretty good, Mick Pliskin. It'll mute it on the VOD before someone tells me off. Also helps that it's kind of a remixy version. What's this? That's more like it. It looks okay, that. What do you guys think? Oh, can you get not? Oh, okay, I hate this now. That'll get annoying. All right. So there we go. That's game 150. Now, what about game 151, eh? Bring back to cat. Never, 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 never.
Pétition for la MEA stream sound effect.
I will look into it. Here we go. Game 151 will be... Oh. Oh. Oh, it's just ticked over Ayrton Senna kart. Oh no. Neil Melia. We're under the skin. Neil Melia. I need to clean up. This is one moment. Delete the row, and what was the other one? Floodstorm. There we go. Okay, let's have a look, shall we? Oh, you did one. Anyway. Well, you see, if you visited more often, Fluffed, you could have done more nominates. We even, well, nominations obviously closed now, but we do even allow you to nominate during my iRacing streams. Yeah, that's got a cool intro. It's oldie cars. Lick my balls. I was expecting this to look absolutely shocking, and instead it just looks bad. Okay. I'm not sure. What do the comments say? Yeah, CD's nuts. I know. That one will live or die based on the handling. Boop. Yeah, we will see. Okay. Well, we're not done spinning wheels yet. let me update the regular wheel because we need 3 vote options for the next stream. Copy you. Paste in there. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Right, so vote option 1. There will be no voting tonight. I'll just be setting it up in time for the next stream. But your vote option 1 shall be. Motocross Mania. Now, I don't want to prejudge, but I'm just going to say now that every motocross game I've played on the PS1 has been shit. Let's have a look. Radical. Does that sound familiar, that riff? I'm not sure. It doesn't look good, let's be fair. It looks exactly how I expected it to look. Okay, well that's option 1. What about option 2? Yeah, well... yeah, it looks better than Ducati, but a lot of things look better than Ducati. Option 2 will be... oh, it's a mud theme. Rallycross 2. So we've had some motocross, now we've got Rallycross. We've already done Rallycross 1 in the challenge, and it was a bit of a letdown, to be honest. I had Rallycross when I was young and thought it was really good, and it just did not live up to the nostalgia. Where did we do it? When did I play Rallycross? It was a fair while ago now. Game 107. I gave it a 6 and said, could be all right, but frustrating gravity and camera. Yeah, that was it. It was very bouncy, and yeah, it was hard to see where you're going because the camera was rigid behind you. It looks like it's got the same camera. Nice shortcut. Yeah, that camera's very rigid, isn't it? Cool. Well, there we go. We need one more option. Let's get on with it. We've dragged this on them. Festive music. What have we got? Ooh. Ah, it skipped on. A little more, a little more. Ah! Wipeout 3 was the next one. Nicktoons Racing. Obviously goes against the dirt theme that we had with the first two games, so it's not a themed vote. Let's have a look. I think this has been in a vote before. This. It does. It's giving me South Park Rally vibes. I might pop in for a little bit, Slop, so I'm going to be heading to bed soon. I need to go running in the morning. But yeah, that is me. We have finally, after 51 hours, done away with the damnable Ducati World game. Then we've drawn Sledstorm and Mille Miglia from the nominations wheel, and we've opened up our votes. The next PS1 stream, assuming no mishaps, will be Thursday when we pick up Sledstorm. And there might be, probably not, I tend to be a bit tired midweek at the moment, but there might be some iRacing before then. But dear me, what a weight off my shoulders it is to have that done. Thanks loads for hanging out, guys. I've enjoyed your company tonight, and I do appreciate your patience over the last 50 hours, because I know me just cursing while playing that terrible game has not been the best viewing content. Koos is play. Let's go and raid Koos. But yeah, all the best, guys. If you haven't followed yet, please consider doing so. I'll see you again soon. Yeah. Good night. Where's the button?